Another day done, dusted, gone, never to be seen again. What does that mean? Does it mean that it just happened by accident? Yes, welcome aboard. I really appreciate you. Another day gone. Those of us who thought, who pushed, yes, that week has been hectic that week. But the reality is that we have to live another day. We're privileged to see another day. We're privileged to witness those that are making it happen and those that are surviving. So ask yourself, are you a survivor or are you living your life? Are you enjoying your life to full potential or you are constantly under depression? Sunday it is, another day. Some have wasted it, just swanning away. It is gone, dusted, never to be seen again, never to be captured again. Just as you could see that beautiful sunset when you are on a beautiful beach and then disappears very quickly and you hurry to want to get the glimpse of pictures to put as memories. Just a visit that tomorrow you will to hurry up to pick those beautiful, wonderful moments before the sun sets. Those bewildering moments in your mind. And so you hurry. You want to capture those moments before they dash away. You want to live life because it is now that you want to. It is one that you want everything more. You're running out of time. Yes, time gave it. Time presented itself. Time kept on crying to you, why don't you put me to good use? Then you want to push it. You want to create things you wish had, and then wishes. We always do that. Horses and beggars should have rode, but you see now they are not horses. That means you still remain in a similar position, lamenting. I always tell you that it is that regret the most change a lot of time. And so yourself to improve yourself. You but listen, these are from that everything is happening there. The businesses are being done on digital platform. If you want to advertise, you advertise on digital platform. If you want to employment, it is on the digital platform. They're opening on the digital space. And if you're thinking that you are not learning AI because it's going to revolutionize business. That is every field in the field of science, medicine, engineering, and AI, artificial intelligence. It understands what you want to write. You want to write you want to write a book and do it. Given know what is it that you want to write about. So this, while it's happening, we complain, still complaining, advantage, opportunities, and we want to complain. We want to lament. I know how you feel. I understand. But you see, it reaches a point that you should that you just pointed at the big elf in the room and said, you know what, we have to stand our ground. Enough shameful, wouldn't help. Better to walk naked, going to somewhere to clothe yourself, other than you just staying where you are and you're still naked. You have to make a move. Yes, anything struggles to make sure that it runs and tries to die near the owner. Even when a dog is poisoned, so much rescue from the owner. I really goes to get the owner. It really struggles to get examine really. If you've reared a dog, if you have kept a dog and you are in sync with that dog, and you are friends. They say the dog is a man's best friend. Yes, you feed a dog for 3 months, but it remembers you for a lifetime. But you feed a man for 3 years, he forgets about you in 1 month. Even 3 months is just a long time. Overdue. So it tries so much to come where you are. And some people, they've kept dogs, been with dogs, that when they are leaving, when they depart from this planet Earth, so you can see them, you can see that in the eyes of the dogs. Flo Chichi na kucheki Fabulous One, Kona Bozire, Isaac, Citrimis, Karen Santi Sana. Thank you so much. That is what life is. This is what we see, feel, loss. That means that the dog lost. It feels that it has lost somebody who was very close, somebody who mattered more, somebody who really was there for it. Another metaphor is there's a chimpanzee, the baboon. There's a baboon that was removed from the where the forest where it was being fed by a person, and they were really good friends because it had lost the mother when it was young. So this guy used to feed it every day. They were friends, really friends. So there came a point where they removed it and took it to another place far away, and was really unhappy. She felt that it has been separated from its friend. Yeah, friend. They were colleagues. Yeah, so it stayed there for some time, and the years passed on, many years done. Then it felt ill. It was the warders there thought that it was wise that they took it back to where they found it. And you know what the baboon did when it saw this old-time friend? It ran to where the friend was, and they embraced in a hug. And believe you me, it didn't take long. This baboon died holding that person who fed it, that person who saved its life, that person who rescued it when no one was there, when nobody was willing. What am I talking about here? I'm not saying that we have to accept all this cruelty, but for you to move from this cruelty that the world offers us, you need to do something about yourself. You must prepare yourself for the uncomfort. You have to prepare yourself for all these setbacks, the traps. People will always want to stumble a project that they know it is worthy. They will want to make it fall. These are people that we meet. These are people that know how far we want to go and want do the dirty work. They do the deception. They deceive us. We do not see them. They don't use any form of weapon, but it is a deceptive weapon which is not seen, but is in reality it's working. They're scheming behind your backs. They are planning behind your backs. Even when you're watching, before your eyes, you cannot see them, but they are there. And they do that because you have given them the power. Yes, you have relinquished the power. So sometimes keep silent when you're working on a project, when you're starting on something, just keep silent. Keep trying, keep grinding, keep perfecting yourself so that when that time comes, when they think that you'll fail, then you shock them. When they think that you'll not make it, that is the time that you know what, you surprise everyone. Everyone is left gasping for breath. They don't believe who that person is. For a simple reason that you worked on yourself, you prepared yourself, sometimes behind the closed doors. A lot of things happen behind the closed doors. Yes, a lot of things happen in training. A lot of things happen when people read various journals, critique, they listen to, they ignore what, they keep on rebuilding and reworking on themselves. A lot of things goes inside there when people don't show up, they don't make noise about what they are doing, but they are working on themselves. That is why they are dangerous. Because you don't understand what they are doing, you don't know where they are, you don't know what they are up to, because they don't share. Yes, sometimes keep your secret to yourself. Sometimes don't even trust yourself. Yes, that is how serious life is. That is how serious it's gonna get. That is how serious people are taking life to be. That is how serious people succeed. You have to draw the line. You have to draw the line and say, yes, this is me, but when it goes beyond this, then I cannot take it. It goes beyond this, then I cannot take it. Always say no when you mean no. Don't be swayed. Don't be you want standard. You know what? Please everyone. That is what we do. That is what makes us fail. Because you think that if you please them, then you look relevant. You're not relevant to them. It's better for them to say you are irrelevant. Fine. So what? It doesn't help me. It doesn't make me any better. I better be irrelevant on my own. Trying what skill I'm supposed to be in my own self. It something useful, something that will give me satisfaction, something that gives me the freedom of mind, something that gives me the peace of mind, something that makes me go to bed and I'm relaxed and I say, today I was out there, make it. It's not all those who make it that they are lucky. No, it's because they grind. They have discovered the secret of success. It is not about you being lucky. It's not about you being given everything. No, it is about you starting with that little that you have. Those little steps, those little achievements, that is what they compound exponentially to be something real, something bigger, something greater that shocks the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is what life entails. Today is just gone like that. We still have to have tomorrow again. Still, we are pushing, and the time you to think you're not using for things to normalize, for the economy to be better. You're waiting for men to do for all this to be waiting and banking on people that don't share in your dreams. You don't know their plan. What is your plan? What is your plan? Very important. You got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. You have to follow your plan. If you have a plan and you don't follow it, it's just as dead. That like those leaves that are fallen from the tree, that they'll never get up again back to the tree. You're just dead as you are. Yes, that is the truth of the matter. We cannot always sit and be told that good things happen to those people who are scared of trying. Those people who don't want to get into trouble, those people who don't want to be laughed at, those people who don't want to be criticized, those people who don't want to talk about them. That if I do this, people will come. I do what I tell them. You tell this, I tell them to they want to build. This around now I've learned that elevated so that I know why it didn't work. It's about faith that we become successful. It's about us being imperfect, but we perfect our craft every single day as we go in life. It is lessons that make who we are, lessons that sharpen us. It's the lessons that put us in another category altogether. Because every single day, if you're consistent enough with the discipline of a mindset, and you are always grinding, always pushing through, always giving, it cannot not gonna be easy. It's gonna challenge. That's why most people give up self started. That's why most of people procrastinate. They know how challenging it is. Yes. And most of people just give up like that. Nothing more. If you ask them why did they start, then they wouldn't even have. Why did they give up? They wouldn't have an explanation as to why they gave up on themselves. The world is for those who are brave. The world is for those who are brave. The world is for those who are willing. The world is for those who want to happen. But regardless of this, what remains is the energy that pushes you. I know you're suffering. I know things are not working out the way you wanted them to work out. There are challenges, but you got to push yourself. You got to use that little energy that is in your reservoir and push through the other side, because that is where you will get redemption. Have an that you believing it's possible. Yes, there are many things that scare us away. There are many distractions. I understand. I knew. And you too know. Negative, toxic. Yes, that is why Moses draw. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, we are being told, if you look at these things, they are meant to derail us. They were meant to make us have these limitations. Some of us wish that we worked hard in school. Some of us wish that we perfected a certain skill. Some of us think that it is too late. But it is late. Yes, it's not late. Age is just a number. Yes, age is just a number. Yeah, age is just a number. You got to trust again. You got to believe again. You got to pick your broken pieces together. Just collect them. Why are you scared? Collect them, pick them, come again on this arena to start again. Because you crashed. That was meant to happen. What? Start again. Even fourth times. But they still come again until they win. Until they succeed, until they get to that destination. Happiness, name it, doesn't not come from anyone, not anybody, not even your spouse. Happiness is about you. What is it that you believe in? Who do you trust to give you happiness? Happiness is created inside of you. When you are happy, you attract happiness. And being kind and being happy, it is infectious. Somebody you're just appreciating, and you accepting that life is bound to have all these obstacles, but it's only those who are firm. They have built a firm foundation, have built a resilient mindset, I know that has survived. And those who are prepared. Yes, those who are prepared. Yes, those who are ready, those who are willing, those who know that too well, yeah, there are times that things will crash, terribly crash. You've done it. It has happened to you. You are on the verge of now getting it, the verge of you completing your mission, and then it collapses. You're on the verge of finishing a race, and then you tear a muscle. You're on the verge of doing it, it shuts, and it's the same way we fail. It's like an injury. You just you accept, you heal slowly. When you heal, you learn, and when you learn, you come back again stronger. You come again wiser. You come again, you know where too well, how to avoid these injuries, how you navigate through, because these obstacles definitely not anywhere. They are all there. Sometimes you can never be able to get them. You can never be able to understand them. The more you prepare yourself for eventualities, the more you are enlightened, the more you are ready for the challenges that are ahead. And believe you me, things gonna be rough. They're gonna be tough. People will be blaming. We haven't blamed yet. We haven't complained yet. Then we are yet to complain. So those who are positioning themselves now are the ones who will always enjoy. Those who are willing to take the hard hustle of learning and home. That is what is happening. That's what's going to shape the world. Is happening already. It is coming. It is coming to our rate at least we cannot hold. It is down for us to embrace. If we don't need it, then at least we cannot hold. It is down for us to embrace. If we don't need it, then we for a route we cannot do survive the game. Number and somebody complete why AI is doing all of business in the field of medicine. It is a revolution. We can that thing very fast to realize it will be all over and all the people are just we those challenges. People they argue that many people are arguing that just AI not human beings. Yeah, who has created the AI is created by human beings. So very fast to realize it will be all over and all the people are just we those challenges. People they argue that many people are arguing that just AI not human beings. Yeah, who has created the AI is created by human beings. So this is man they so whenever you trust the person, you can never move forward if you're still clinging on the past. If you're still not changed, if you have the same habits, the habits of always wanting to blame, the habits of wanting to cling on other people for glory, wanting for a source of Lord. A sheep, yeah, you are just a wolf, but you're trying to put on a sheepskin. Nothing changes. At the end of the day, you are the one suffering, you are the one receiving the day. This catch up with you. Those people that you are with, they are not in your plan. They have their other plans. They just want to dim your plan forever for good. Kaput! When you have no one picks all, but when you struggle, when you are making names somewhere, when they start to hear that you are doing fine with yourself, then the calls start increasing. From one call every day, they become two, they become three. But sometimes do not pay evil with evil. You come from an you can remind them, so you can teach them that, you know what, life is about the power to rise again. That resurgent spirit that stays inside of us, that keeps us on another level, that makes us be unique in our own ways, and that is what is important. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was just a food for thought. I thought that it was nice that we learned something before the day ends and we forget about it. But for those of you who are those of you who are liking my videos, I really appreciate you guys. I don't take it for granted. How I pray that we make something. We don't leave this world just the way we found it. But I'm pray. That's my prayer that found it. But I'm pray. That's my prayer that when you exit this world, you'll exit this world when you are left a mark. When history remembers you, not because you are just their liability, but because you are an asset, a mark, an indelible mark that can never be forgotten, that history will always judge you right, and you will be used as an inspiration, an example to the coming generation. Not a liability to be forgotten, not like someone who graced this occasion and went by unnoticed, without us tapping into your resources, without us boosting your talent, without seeing your genius come into fruition, without us seeing you going out into all unknown, something. Remember my sister, brother, when you get of the that going to be better than today, but it's the universe, aligning your mentality, believing in yourself, that your life and life forever. Thing that will make God, because you're capable of more. I go start on my one phone, the universe, aligning your mentality, believing in yourself, that will your life and life forever. Thing that will make God, because you're capable of more. I go start on my one phone. Why am I waiting for the right time? That right time never comes. Last year, again. You can say something, right? If I provoke to challenge you, you to say, control is sharing the little that I have, and every little day I keep improving on myself. Every day I get confident. have something one or two affect. I'm running. I'm putting myself. I'm building, building all slowly by slowly, step by step, and I'll there. One day we'll come together. One day we'll always remind ourselves of this, remind ourselves of these moments, these inspirational, these tough times that we go through, and always we'll thank ourselves for taking those initiative, the initial steps, the courage to step again in this arena with our brokenness, and always putting those pieces together and building a life, an authentic life, of life that we were meant to live. Love you guys. Take care and God bless. Have a blessed week. Bye for now. Thank you.